Hello guys, welcome to Full Corporation. This is Salle. I'm about to show you some just common tricks I've learned in the days I've played Counter-Strike 1.6, CSGO, and for me dust2 is probably one of the best maps if you ask me. I think you can do a lot on this map. This is the first video of a series. Some people like to have their crosshair either in the middle or on the right side of the door, and it doesn't even matter where you put your crosshair, but it makes it easier if you have your crosshair to the right of the door, because you will look where the crosshair is, and where you look, it's there you will react, if you know what I mean. So if he's crossing, you have bigger reaction chance, better reaction percentage to shoot him, and try to follow him how he jumps. Or you can also line up through the door and you just line up where he will land. Like, you can calculate, okay, if he jumps here, he will probably land like here somewhere, and then you can just shoot. And if I notice there's an opper in CT spawn, often there is like there's one guy jumping over, and then the opper is probably standing up here or crouching down here, so he has better cover. So let's say I shoot on the first guy. The thing I almost every time do is that I jump down here to clear the first angle. So I put my back behind this wall, towards this wall, I double zoom, and I do like this. And the thing is with scoping in Suicide, it's a bit weird. Like, you on your screen it's probably a headshot, but in the game it's actually not. I think it's really weird because I've so many situations it was headshot, but it isn't. So you have to aim a bit lower than you think. So the first angle I'm gonna check is this one, and then I'm gonna go a bit forward, and then I'm just gonna double zoom and peek down right. Fuck is it? I think it's here.
I'm throwing smoke.
Just an easy smoke. Let's say the CT is opping you, and you wanna take some precautions. You can just smoke off that. It's pretty easy. Like, push your way into this corner, and there's a black dot over there. You just aim a bit above it, and it bounces off the wall. Anyway, it clears the space for you. Or whatever, if I'm alone or something, I need to take the bomb. I often nade here, because this nade will obscure the vision right here, and it will also muzzle the sound of my footsteps, so they know I'm coming, but they don't know when. I don't use jump scripts, so you put your crosshair into this shadow in this area, and you just aim on the point of this
Smoke.
the stick or whatever it's called, and you'll see it will line up on the Xbox. So if the opper from the CT is speaking, this smoke will often prevent him peeking. But remember, he can still see you from here if he crouches or something. And many oppers like if that smoke comes and the same time it pops, like 1 or 2 seconds after that, they will try to shoot here through the smoke. Like, they will try to pre-fire you. So I always wait like a couple of seconds and see if he does that, because this, and then you see this, and you see that, you just put it over there, and this is gonna smoke off CT.
I'm throwing smoke.
If I'm correct. So this is if you don't want to smoke off here, because if you smoke off here, people in CT spawn, they will push up here, close to the smoke, and when they hear you cross over to the A site, they will make like this with a flash, and they will go out, and then they will start killing, like if nobody's ready for it. So this smoke down CT is really good. If you know they stack B or something, like, or if you're confident in your teammates, I think it's better. It's easier to clear elevator and all that, and not get killed. We smoked that off. I will smoke this off. And this smoke actually makes a bit of a one-way smoke, so you can actually crouch out here and get vision. So if you have one guy lurking in middle and 4 guys on long or something, this smoke is really good, if you ask me. And when you cross the site, this is a bit of an off angle. Sometimes you see people playing here. And this is a really good setup. Like, you have an upper, let's say you're a CT, you're 3 guys going A. The first guy boosts up 2 guys. So the upper gets to run out mid, looks if there's someone here, no one lower. I used to stick like holding lower. I like to hold lower from here after I clear middle, or even smoke the Xbox. And it failed.
Smoke.
Like that, and you can smoke off middle without getting shot from lower. So let's say, okay, they're pushing lower, I get a pick, I rotate back, I give them short, but that's only because I know we have one guy here and one guy on site or long. But let's just say we know they're coming short. So the upper CT positions himself like this. It can be really narrow if you're skilled enough, or it can be like this. So let's say he shoots. Right after he shoots, he has a friend, like maybe here or maybe here. You just wait for him to get contact down in short, and he flashes down here. And when he flashes, or even when the upper is shooting, the A guy should flash as well, like this. And then both this guy and the upper can peek again. And it's a really good strat for holding short, like when the T's are pushing, even if they flash, because this guy can always jump down CT. This guy can flash or smoke it off and go down if, let's say, this guy dies. Because as terrorists on this map, taking over short is one of the key objectives, but because it gives you a lot of advantages to where you want to go. Like, you can split A, you can make A execute from A, from short. You can go down middle to B. It's really good. So that's A side. What I know. Oh yeah, you can also do this. Like, let's say you boost up 2 people on short, and you don't want to hold long by yourself, but you can actually smoke it off. It's something like this. Just put it in the corner here, and somewhere inside this area. I haven't perfected it, but yeah, a bit deeper, and it's perfect. And now you have long smoked. So now, let's say you do that round on short I told you about. The guy who is alone on the site, or who's holding long, he can just stay here on the site and be ready to pop flash really fast instead of like coming back from long. So that smoke helps a lot. Um, and I actually want to say something about doors and smoking off choke points. This is a really, really common mistake, but like there's so many people who are doing this. So okay, if you want to smoke this door, long door, a lot of people smoke it off like this. Okay, it's good. It's okay. But the thing is, a terrorist, if the smoke is like here, you actually get an opportunity to sneak out in the smoke and put yourself in this corner, or even in this corner, even though the city doesn't know he's out, you know, so he gets the upper hand. So what you should do is smoke like this, because now you have a better 100% better advantage if they push out here, because now they can sneak out through the smoke and hide behind this door or something, because from this area in the smoke he can flash so much better than inside here. So that's a really good thing. It's the same thing like here for dark tunnels. Like, you don't put it here. Like, if you see when you get up here, most people just do like this. But what I like to do is to put it a bit more deeper, because then they're not out of the smoke when they're coming, like inside the B side. They're still in the tunnels, so they are stuck in this narrow tunnel instead of out here where they can do more shit. Same thing here, like if you take B as a terrorist, most people will like to smoke like this, but you should put it a bit more inside or outside the door. Same thing with this. That's a bad one. Like, they can push out easy. I'm just throwing shit right now. But that one is that one is better. Because, yeah, what I told you before. Same thing here. Like, with every choke point as a CT, you should think of this, because it will give you a high advantage if they push through smokes like Stewie or something. And in CT spawn, there's actually some good spots. Like, say the terrorists are taking B, they get a kill inside B, and they smoke off CT from short, making it a B split. They smoke off here.
I'm throwing smoke.
Okay, so as a CT, what do? You know there's like 2 people outside here. Most people know this, but I'm just gonna share it to you guys if you don't know it. Just go up there, you see this little thingy here on the crate, you jump it up, jump up here. And this is a bunny jump or just a crouch jump. You have to go a bit on the side. Okay. So now you're up here, and I fail. I'm gonna cheat. It's easier if you crouch. So okay. And I'm holding the crouch button, but if you release it, you can see this. And this is really good, because if they smoke off here,
Smoke.
but you can see everything. Like, if they're taking B and they're having guys on short and they smoke this off, they are gonna go out here. So now you can hold both the window and the B doors without pushing through the smoke and risking your life. So this is a really good position. There's also another place you can jump up to. Put yourself into this like crate. You need to control jump. Like, you jump and you're up here. And you can peek like this with an op or something or whatever. You can peek from here as well. And that's a really good thing. And let's say it's the start of the first round at CT. A lot of people like to throw nades to obscure the vision for the T's with ops and then jump over. Sometimes you risk it just to jump over. So the thing I like to do, which helps a lot, is mostly people are not picking the first guy who jumps over because the other guy probably has an op and has a bigger advantage to kill you if you shoot the first time. So if I have the op and my friend is crossing towards B first, I usually tell him to call if he's on the right side of T-spawn, in the middle of T-spawn, or on the left side of T-spawn, or suicide. So let's say he crosses, he's right side T-spawn, and right after he says that, I can just pre-fire it insta, and your advantage of getting a kill is way higher. I really like to do that. And for B, like if they plant a B and you're CT, you need to retake the site. You put yourself into this corner. You aim above the B like this, just above the, like this.
Smoke.
I think. Okay, it's a bit yeah, it's just like this, I think. Yeah. That's an easy way to smoke off dark tunnels. And as a terrorist, it's really important to take dark control. Because if you smoke this off as a terrorist, they can only come from this place or this place. So if you smoke this off, there's always one guy who's smoked off. And there's a lot of ways of mollying as well. I don't know anything. But yeah, it's just I'm not sure. I don't know. But one thing I like to do, I don't see that a lot actually. I don't know why, because it's fucking OP. Like the terrorists are inside B, they smoke this off, and I always call people to boost me here. Like if you get boosted here, you can see above platform. You can actually see like into the back platform as well. Gives you maybe an entry or anything. It's really good if you ask me. And you can plant the bomb right. I think it's like here or something. The bomb will hide behind this box, so it won't be visible. I don't know if it works anymore, but whatever. This is a really common spot. What you can do is you can go up here as well. I like to surprise my enemies with this peek, and you can peek down here a bit more obscured, like instead of peeking here. Because then you can pick you from there as well, down mid doors. So you can peek like here instead. It's really good, I like this. And if you're a terrorist, you should, you can smoke, like, so it lands.
Smoke.
Fuck.
I'm throwing smoke.
Fuck it.
Smoke.
Smoke like that. And you can boost your friend as a terrorist. So, okay, now the smoke is to, there's like 3 smokes there. You can peek over the smoke, so you can clear this, you can clear this, you can clear this. Really good. And when I rush B as a terrorist, like I always call the first guy to flash, like this, and then I want him to smoke like
I'm
this.
throwing smoke.
I want it to be like so you can't see from door when you come out. And the second guy should do maybe one or two. It depends if they molly here, but he gets always one flash on this side. Because this flash is really good. And you can just tell your mates to just go like this, so they are not getting flashed. And the second flash you can just throw it on the left side like this. It's really good. And if you have an AWPer, nothing much to say there. How about dark? Yeah, if you're going lower and you don't have any vision in mid, I like to do this. Like a lot of guys are having this angle. It's a bit cheeky, or this angle, also really cheeky. And you can pre-fire it if you have the skill to like adjust your aim, you know. Or what I like to do is just do like this. Like you can actually crouch as well. Because if you're holding your weapon model towards the wall, he won't see so much of you. Maybe not even at all. I really like that to go out here, like, and then I can just flash here and boom, go out or jump or whatever. And if I know there's my friends are up in middle, I can do like this.
Smoke.
Smoke off middle for my friends. I can do this flash. I will flash like this area. So if there's a guy there and I make that flash, he will back away. I can go out, and when I'm here, I can flash over here, or do mid to B, whatever. Yeah. In this area, I really like peeking. Like if you're saving a weapon or something, this is a really good spot. Most people are using this one, but if the CTs are here, they have an easy chance to shoot you here. Like they see you before they see you before you can see them. But it's still good, this place, if you know how to do it. But if you have control of this, you can much easier get a chance to kill someone here. The headshot angle is way better than having this angle. And here you can peek down T-spawn. Not many people are using this place. I think I probably forgot like 100 things, but I think this will do it for now, for a first video. So I'm gonna thank you guys, and you should check out our Twitch TV/Full Cooperation, and also our Twitter account, Full Cooperation. We have a YouTube, Full Cooperation as well. We upload different videos every time. Almost every time it's about Counter-Strike, it's about Battle Right, League of Legends, H1Z1, and a lot of different like news we like to talk about. So check it out, and thank you for watching.